First of all, I will start our presentation with the inspiration of our project. When we were in primary school, sometimes a Milo truck would come to our school to give us 1 cup of free Milo drink, and each of us would be holding a styrofoam cup or a paper cup in our hands. We would always see piles of rubbish made out of this cup after we finish our drink. Whenever we look at the trash, we wonder, will the earth soon be covered with rubbish if we produce so much of rubbish with many disposable cups that takes 20 to 30 years to break down? Besides, we have no choice but to throw eggshells away after cooking. So we thought of a way to make the best use of them and reduce the waste of resources. By combining these two ideas, we came up with the theme of our group, which is biodegradable cups. Next, I will introduce the title of our project, which is Zero Cup. It is recycling with eggshells and advocating zero waste. The zero in Zero Cup not only stands for zero, which is zero pollution, zero environmental burden, and zero waste, but also represent the main material, the oval-shaped eggshells, which are used to make our product. It is more environmentally friendly. Although biodegradable paper cup has been promoted to protect our environment, many of them are still coated with a film of plastic that is not environmentally friendly. So we wanted to use eggshells instead of paper and plastic to make a cup. For your information, a standard paper cup takes about 20 years to decompose, while a plastic cup takes about 450 years to decompose. However, if you split your eggshells into small fragments, it can take only roughly 1 year for them to break down into the soil. Next, I will talk about some benefits of Zero Cup. It can be used as a fertilizer. This is because eggshells are mainly composed of calcium carbonate, which is one of the components of lime-based fertilizers. It can be used to adjust the pH value of the soil slowly. This is a solution to the problem of non-degradable plastic cups leading to piles of rubbish. Besides, it is in line with the 12th Sustainable Development Goal, ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns, which is not only promote sustainable economic development, but also ensure the effective use of more resources and reduce rubbish generation.
Now, I would like to introduce the design of our Zero Cup. The picture on the left shows the front wheel, side wheel, and bottom wheel of our Zero Cup, while the picture on the right shows that the height and width of our Zero Cup are both 55 millimeters, and the space between the interior and the outerior of our Zero Cup is 2 millimeters. Next, I will introduce the construction of our Zero Cup. Firstly, we will collect the eggshells after cooking and save them for later. Secondly, we will mash the eggshells into powder to mix them with other ingredients. Next, we will collect and sieve the powder to ensure the powder collected is fine enough. Moreover, we will add in 25 grams of eggshell powder, 25 grams of tapioca starch, and 100 millimeters of water into a heating bowl. We will then heat until the consistency of the mixture becomes thick and non-sticky. Then we will stop heating the mixture and take out the dough. Besides, we will add in 30 grams of eggshell powder and 30 grams of tapioca starch until the dough becomes non-sticky. We will then separate the dough and take 80 grams of dough to make a Zero Cup. The most important step is to wrap the dough outside the cup and then send it straight into the oven. The dough will be baked for 120 minutes in a preheated oven at 80 degrees Celsius. Lastly, a Zero Cup is produced.
Lastly, we've done some tests to check the function and performance of a Zero Cup. First is waterproofness. We fill the sample cup with water and observe the sample after 1 hour. Then, select the cup that will not sip water, soften, and change its shape while it's filled with water. Last, we repeat step 1 to 2 by filling the cup with water for 2 hours, 3 hours, and 4 hours respectively. Next is hardness. First, we drop the sample cup from a height of 10 cm and observe its condition. Then, select the one that is not broken and can maintain its original shape. Last, repeat step 1 to 2 by dropping the sample cup from a height of 20 cm, 30 cm, 40 cm, and 50 cm respectively. Besides its composability. First, we put the sample in a pen soil and observe the sample after 2 weeks. Then, select the one that can be decomposed in the shortest time. This method can help us select the most suitable material and ensure that the product reaches our expectation. We define that the sample has started to decompose when there are changes in appearance such as a reduction in volume or change in color. We will also touch the sample to feel whether its texture has become looser or broken and to determine if this sample has decomposed in the soil. According to the data, if you split your eggshell into small fragments, it can take roughly 1 year for them to break down into soil. Last is fragility. We break the cup into pieces in order to test whether the cup can be destroyed and decompose easily. This is all for our video. Thank you for listening.